Well, Malone came over to the Lakers. I'm sorry. Him and Gary Payton.
I think it was. You're right. Because they '04 they played that was the Detroit Pistons team that played um Utah in the finals, right? Not Utah,
They
Lakers in
fell
the
the
finals, right?
Lakers. They fell the Lakers.
Okay,
Oh,
so
three.
that roster was not
It was
good, probably.
in the net.
That roster was probably not good. I
So we
don't
saying
know.
we saying baby LeBron at what 18?
Yeah,
How far does he make it? Because he didn't make the playoffs his first year in Cleveland.
no.
No, I think they barely won. But did they win 30? They won 30 games. I think his first season.
Or that roster. Yeah, he was not winning with this roster. He had AK-47, uh, Carlos Arroyo, Raja Bell,
That
Deshaun
that team
Stevenson.
made the playoffs.
Huh?
That team made the playoffs.
Yeah, because AK-47 actually, yeah, they did. They finished seventh
Yeah,
in the
yeah. As I said, so
mhm.
so um, I think LeBron will make the playoffs, but I don't know if the show's not going to be run around him. I think after
Mhm.
year what? Because he went to the finals year 4.
Yeah.
So by year 3, we were comparing him to Jordan, which is stupid. But I want to know how he would have fared in the West.
Like you said, he probably went to a couple of playoffs.
Now, I'm not going to lie. Eventually, he probably gonna wanted to get traded. If
I
he
think so.
goes to San Antonio, if he goes to the Lakers with LeBron, Cole, and Shaq, oh my God,
But come on, a young LeBron, I think they would have been asking for a lot. Those teams, the teams that you just the Utah or whoever,
he would have
yeah,
probably
so
been a
much.
better defender. He wouldn't have been as great of a scorer, but he would have been a better defender. He can run the floor, so he's a playmaker.
Yeah,
You know
this
what I'm saying?
draft
Shaq
sucks
might have
too.
stayed. Shaq might have stayed.
This shit, this now I'm looking at my bad. Now I'm looking at this draft. It was very top heavy. The rest of the shit was ass. Oh my god.
Look at it. Look at it. The lowest up here before you get to the the subpar guys. Kirk Heinrich stands
Yeah,
out.
a
Luke
bunch of
Ryder was okay.
yeah, yeah. It was a bunch of
David
role
West stood
players.
out. David West stands out. Sasha Pavlich, he stands out. Like
Yeah,
that stuff. Of
bunch.
course, the Waynes, the Mellos,
Yeah,
Bosh.
no, I'm talking about a bunch of role players. It was a bunch of role
Yeah,
players. Marcus Banks,
I
Jarvis
can't
Hayes.
remember Marcus Banks. I can't
Uh,
remember him.
yeah, he's a little short dude.
Okay.
I didn't know he got drafted that high. Michael Sweeten he was the dog in Georgetown and the Big East. TJ Ford, I forgot he was in this draft.
And this
TJ
is what when did Melo? Maybe I'm sorry, not Melo. Durant came in what 07 or 8? 07, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
07.
So this is 4 years before Durant. Let's say he wouldn't go to the Supersonics.
07 or 08. You said what?
Let's say he go to the Supersonics, and then 4 years later you get Durant, and then the year after that you get Westbrook and Harden.
Mm,
My God, I'm
right.
just saying the possibilities how LeBron's career would. I don't think he would have been the LeBron we know today, but he would have been a much better defender. Been a
Mm-hmm.
much better defender. A lot of these teams in the West, they would have put LeBron at the 3. Of course, they'd have put LeBron at the 3, and he would have had to take on those big guards back then. But I just wonder how he would have fared.
Right.
I know he wins with Seattle. I know he wins with.
I'm trying to think of the role players Seattle had around that time too. If you talking about like, I'm talking about when KD was
Remember,
there.
this
I'm
this is
trying to
this
see.
is 2000 this 2003. So the 2 years later, Ray Allen
Was
is on the Supersonics. So remember that team. Um, what I'm saying? The Jazz. You said they had AK-47, and they had what's the name too?
Okay,
They
so
had
I'm looking at the
Deron
roster,
Williams.
right? I'm
Deron
looking at
Williams.
so I'm looking at so what we talking about? Those 3 roster or
No, just the
three
superstars. I
roster
know
would
that.
have Ray Allen in it. Ray Allen was on that roster.
No, Ray Allen might have. Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, yeah. No. I'm sorry. Gabe Payton. Gabe Payton is still on the Supersonics in 03. Gabe Payton is still on the Supersonics. I think Sean Kemp was in Portland at that time. So let's say you put him on. As I said, the top 5 teams he probably wouldn't be because he's a high draft pick. But let's Supersonics. Let's say the Jazz. I think he could have led them in the playoffs, and I think eventually we'll see a much better LeBron. As I said, I don't think he will be the all-world LeBron we know now, but yeah, he's lucky he's been in the East. It's a lot tougher in the West.
Yeah.
And then you got to play cold every year. We would have got that cold LeBron matchup in the playoffs.
Should we get it in the regular season 4 times?
Yeah.
Yes. Woo. Baseball news. I just got some baseball news.
I seen the New York Mets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't have no numbers on it, so I don't know how. I ain't a baseball guy.
It's been a war between Pete Alonso and the Mets, man. Just trying to sign him, man. But we locked him in. Okay, so we good. Woo, Lindor, Soto, and Alonso.
Ooh. LeBron would have been on that Clippers team, and then it'd have been him, Lamar Odom, Oliver Candy. Was Elder Brand was there, or was that a couple years later?
That's a couple of years later. Remember?
Yeah, a couple years later, but he'd have been around. That wouldn't have been bad. That Clippers team was young. I forgot who was the coach back then. Who coached that Clippers team back then?
03 Clippers team?
The 03 Clippers team, yeah.
It was not Mike Dunleavy? Mike Dunleavy, yeah.
Yeah.
It was horrible though.
They made the playoffs.
Yeah, Elton Brand was on that team by then, yo.
Oh, yeah, I already say. So Elton Brand,
Corey Maggette, Chris
Corey Maggette.
Matt Barnes was on that team.
What's my man with the what's his name? Oh boy, Darius Miles.
Nah, he was not on that team.
He wasn't on that team? Okay.
No, I got the roster pulled up. It was not on that team.
Mm-hmm. Man, we had a lot of good news this week, man. Super Bowl week is upon us. Shout out to all the Eagles fans. Shout out to all the Chiefs fans. We wish y'all both the worst of luck. Well, not the worst of luck. We want y'all to get out of there safe and healthy, but we want both y'all to lose. That shit end in a tie. Like that shit go to like 8 ties, and the refs be like, man, fuck this. We going home. And then the league got to come up with some new rules. Rest in peace.
Bradley Bill was not playing. The fuck?
Rest in peace to Irv Gotti. He said he passed away at 54 years old.
Stroke. It was a stroke.
Yeah, I didn't see what it was from. People comment, yeah, Ashanti can finally sleep in peace now. Like, sir, everything is
crazy, bro.
It's just yelling out any fucking thing.
What happened to him? What happened to him? Yeah,
he just said he had a stroke.
Oh, he had a stroke. Okay.
Yeah. We got an interview dropping Monday with this guy from Israel. He's a energy healer. We had a nice interview. So that's going to drop on Monday at 12 o'clock. It was a dude I was trying to set you up with June, but he don't travel. If he was traveling, then I would have asked y'all to go get him because he invented his own sport called Speedy Ball.
What does it do? What is it like?
Is a mix of everything. I'm gonna send you the YouTube link because I interviewed him last week. I'm gonna send you the YouTube link, but it's not complicated, but it's a football, basketball, soccer, and all mixed into one sport. They created their own sport.
Damn.
And listen, you know how people be like, yeah, I want to do something different. He wrote a 50-page manual of all the rules. You know a motherfucker's serious when they write a 50-page manual.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's serious about this shit.
I bet he can write 2 pages. Shit.
He wrote 50-page manual and shit. So that's called Speedy Ball. Yeah, man. But we've been testing out the new private server, man. Hopefully by the beginning of March, we got it locked in. Everybody is registered, so we can start sending out these links directly to you. We have been having some issues with social media. They've been tapping us on our shoulder saying, hey, we don't want you to do that. So we're trying to find different ways to give y'all the best news we can. Okay, so just stick with us. We have a plan. The plan is being put in place. Just like any other plan, you got to work out the kinks. Okay, so stick with us. Shout out to Derek, Dennis, June, B. Oh my God. Fuck, June.
What happened?
I don't want to get cussed out again.
Yeah, I know what you did.
What I didn't do.
What you didn't do, I know.
Yeah, God, let me just put this shit up. Let me just go to this shit, share it with you. I don't want to. Then he be like, "Man, I made all that shit. You ain't put it up there. Not this time. Not this time." And I hate when I can't find the shit. Who was it? It was the East-West game, right?
Yeah, it was the Eastern Shrine game. Yeah.
Fuck, man. Hilo gonna fucking kill me. I'm supposed to have this shit together. All right.
Let me see.
All right, let's get right into it. So, East and West Shrine game. Don't worry about the score. This was more so based off of performance. I'll start off with Thomas Parry, a left guard from Middlesbrough, Division III player. They wound up switching him to center for the Shrine game just because of size and length. This guy only 6'3", 317. And he actually, even though there was no other top offensive lineman in this bowl game, he was actually the standout with holding his own against Big Ten players, SEC players, going up against some of the big names, especially Kenneth Grant from Michigan. So, he was agile, consistent in protection, finishing the plays. And next up is Cam Miller. Cam Miller, out of North Dakota State, quarterback. He's actually projected to go undrafted, but he did have the best overall practice, overall game. He didn't have the strongest arm, but he was the best quarterback on the field, going 10 for 17, 99 yards. My anticipation, this performance inside of the Shrine game probably at least got him in the 6th, if not the 7th round. So this could be one of those late picks the team could want to make. Next up is Jacoby Bryant. I always already raved about this guy, saying he was the best corner in the Big 12. Only things that critics may not like is his slim frame is similar to Emmanuel Forbes for the Commanders. And I know it ain't panning out too well for Commanders with a couple injuries with Emmanuel, but I'm not going to wish this on Jacoby, but he was the best cover man outside of Noel from California. But he was the best cover man in the Eastern Shrine game. Another standout guy out of University of Maryland, Jordan Phillips, defensive tackle. He's between the practice, between the games, been fluid movement, shoulder pads, definitely closing up all the gaps. This guy's projected to go day 3. Hopefully, with this game, it increases stock to at least get him into the 2nd round. And just to throw out there with bad performance, quarterback Max Brosmer from University of Minnesota. It was a tough game for him. Wouldn't get too much pass protection, so it was just kind of tough being under pressure pretty much every snap that he took. And the critical turnovers were costly. But this guy is projected to go on day 3. This guy is I'm not going to just beat him down so much, but if I feel like he will be a solid backup, especially for those traditional teams that play in cold weather like a Chicago. Just something to think about. I'm not saying this guy's a starter, but just want to at least throw something out there for the guy. All right, let's get it. The Reese's Senior Bowl recap. These my top guys, left guard from Middlesbury, winners in Division 3 player. They wound up with Mike Green out of Marshall.
It's doing 2 voices.
Did lead the country in sacks. 317. He was a terror pretty much in practice, even though there was no up.
That motherfucker would not stop playing. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm like,
hey, what's the ball from the Dallas Mavericks? You worse than him, BJ.
So he did run the whole thing across and then pit. This shit is crazy. Why would you do it like that? I don't know. He got 3 audios on one thing. All right. Listen, it's Wild Wednesday. It's 10:09.
Just post it. Can we do like a reel of it and send? Can you send out like a reel?
I gotta listen to it. So I gotta know when to cut the audio. I can do the first one. I don't know about the second one.
Okay.
Because the second one, yeah.
I think it's important. I think it's definitely important to put that kind of information out so people know the talent that's coming into the league, bro.
Like me and Derek.
Yes.
Say it again.
I was watching some of the practices.
I did too. I saw they was getting the ass whooped, so I was like, nope, I ain't fucking with it. They're gonna throw me all the way off. Shit, throw me all the way off. All right, June, you want to get us out of here today, June?
Yeah, yo, I'm doing these Super Bowl boxes too, yo. You got interested?
The Super Bowl squares.
Squares. I call it boxes. The squares, but look. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is the new version of the what we calling it again?
Wild Wednesday, man. Revamp, man. We just got the same shit. We just got a private server. You know what I mean?
Private server. That's the word I was looking for. My bad.
It'll be the same great shit.
Yeah.
Just a different day. But we do appreciate y'all coming through. So what we're trying to do is you're going to send these links out directly to you. Okay, we're tired of giving our content to somebody else and they're making money off our content and giving us what they decide we should have. So we're trying to keep all our shit in house, and it's going to take time, but please stick with us. Okay. Now with changes, we have to give you more if we're asking you to do more. All right. So listen, fuck with us. We got it.